Hey, how's it going? My name is Ryan Garrison. I am giving you this message because someone wanted to know, how does rent to own work? Rent to own, it's also called a lease purchase. It's also called a lease option or a lease with an option to buy. The way it works is you get into the property and you have a period of time. I've made them as short as 1 year, as long as 5 years, to finalize the purchase of a property. Now, it could be at a preset price, it could be at an appraised value in the future, it could be something in between, but that ability to lock up the property means that as long as you meet the terms of the agreement, paying your rent, taking care of the property, stuff like that, the landlord seller cannot sell it out from under you. You have a contract to buy the property or have the right to buy the property above anyone else. It's called an option to buy. And so with that, you're paying a monthly payment. A lot of times it's going to be a little bit more than just a normal rent. And then also you'll have a option consideration. You might call it a down payment, but it's really called an option consideration or option fee to get into the property as well. Now that could be anywhere from 3 to 10% of the purchase price of the property. So, if the property is $200,000, that could be anywhere from, $6,000 to $20,000 for that option consideration, option fee. When you purchase, that money goes towards the price of the house. And so, when you go through and you purchase it, it's not wasted. If you don't purchase down the road someday, that option fee is now lost. You don't buy because it was used to lock up the property for the number of years that you had to go and buy it. And so that's the reason that a landlord seller would do a lease option is because they get a little bit more rent and then they get that upfront chunk of money. But if you don't exercise the option, whether you're working on getting your credit improved, whether you're working on getting verifiable income if you're self-employed, or perhaps you're waiting for a divorce, damage from a divorce that hurt your credit to get wiped off your credit, things like that, that would be the main reasons that people do a lease option instead of a conventional purchase. If you have good credit, you have good income, you're qualified for a loan, don't do a lease option. Do just a normal purchase. It's a lease option or rent to buy is kind of like an between just being a renter and being a traditional buyer. So that's how lease options work.